What's up, everybody? Here we go. Too much fantasy football. It's Brian, it's Brennan, and we've got a Thursday night football review. Getting ready for it. How you doing today?
Doing a lot better than Marvin Harrison Jr. with an appendicitis. How old are you, dude?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Marvin Harrison out this week. Next week, up in the air. Awesome, awesome. So excited. We only get so many games with Jacoby Brissett to potentially, and Marv's gonna miss one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I still think Jacoby just starts the rest of the season, and just what it sounds like. I think, would you say that you expect Kyle to move this offseason?
That's the way it's trending. That's the way it's looking right now. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's gonna be Jacoby for the rest of the season. So I'm not necessarily worried too much, I guess.
It stinks. Yep. Won't have them this week, folks, as well as your Colts players and your Saints players, which a player, I guess, is really what we're talking about with the Saints. But yeah, we got a handful of notes we're going to go through today, and then, of course, dive into the Thursday night preview because we've got football tonight. An exciting one. I mean, it's a 13-point spread right now, so I don't know how exciting it truly will be.
Brutal.
We've got, hey, Monday. We're a little hesitant, but it looks like it. Bucky, Godwin, back at practice. Limited fashion, but they were spotted at practice.
Again, the quote from Todd was that Bucky needs to be able to absorb hits on his shoulder, and then he'll go. So limited could mean a bunch of things. He could mean he has a no contact jersey on and he's just running. I'm trying not to get my hopes up for Friday. I'm trying to just be like, it's one more week and then probably. But if Bucky can play this week, oh my God. I have been hurt. Everybody else has been hurting for running backs, but I have been hurting so bad in a lot of leagues with Bucky. Yeah,
we're getting whispers about Sean Tucker potentially getting more involved. Just Rashad White hasn't quite been getting it done over these last few weeks. So if Bucky's not out there, we could have a split backfield and completely ruin your day. Speaking of ruined days, J.K. Dobbins looking towards IR is what it's sounding like. Foot injury. It's not good.
It's we're week 11. So if he gets on the IR, that's week 15. And you're hoping he gets back for the semis for you in the playoffs.
Man, and honestly, they've got one of the worst running back schedules rest of season. So, yeah, Kansas City this week. They got a bye week, then Washington, Vegas, and then you get Green Bay, Jacksonville, and Kansas City in the playoffs. I don't necessarily want to start him anyway. He's kind of capped at a ceiling. He's got a decent floor, but I'm trending towards dropping him in a few leagues.
That you just mentioned. So the week 17 is Kansas City. Who's week 16 and 15?
15 is Green Bay. Jacksonville is 16.
All teams that are probably dying to get into the playoffs. And Denver, what the way they're trending, 8-2, they'll be fighting for it probably for the 1 seed. That'll be very interesting. Yeah, I'm not a fan of if then RJ Harvey does well in these next 4 weeks, could he take the job too? It's just one of those things. Yeah.
And it's at Kansas City for the championship. So yeah, if you get him back 1, 2, 3, you'd have him back for the Jacksonville Kansas City game. I don't know. He's done great. J.K. Dobbins has done great for the draft capital that you got him for, the amount of weeks that you got through. But sometimes you just gotta take him out to pasture, take him behind the shed.
Was BD picked up in any of your leagues at all or no?
Who? Oh, no. There's no picking up there. That's just gross. What else do we have? We got Hunter on IR officially. I don't remember if we talked about that Monday or not, but this was kind of writing was on the wall.
Yeah, LCL injury. It just sucks because he was actually looking really good the week prior, starting to trend in the right direction, but Parker Washington, wide receiver 1 for the Jags, and that's crazy to say.
Yeah, very, very crazy. Another promotion we have here is Jameis Winston, the starter for the Giants. Let's fantasy me. I have to kick somebody out of my top 10 rankings for quarterback this week because I've got to put Jameis there. Cannot wait. Darius Slayton as well did not practice this week, but I don't care. It's Jameis Winston. He's going to sling it.
Yeah, I'm firing up Wandale, Theo Johnson. All these guys do not care.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you put him out there if you don't have Jackson Dart? Russell Wilson, we've seen what he's going to do.
And they expect Jameson to be the backup to Jackson Dart. They want him to come back to be the backup to him. So it just all makes sense. Hey, we want you to be the backup for him. We like you here. Jackson Dart likes you. Like I think it's just a match made in heaven. Why not?
You think this is Russell Wilson's last season? Like, do you think he finds a home next year?
The only home I'm trying to think like logically, like where could he go? Because he's gonna be super cheap.
Does he go to Vegas to back up Geno?
Oh no, he's got a bad taste with Pete Carroll. That's they bumped heads too much. I was thinking like Atlanta, like being a backup there, because Kirk Cousins is going to get cut. They don't have to pay all that money anymore. So I could see Atlanta, but that's just like a pipe dream. He should retire though. Like you're done, dude.
Yeah, we had multiple shots. You tried your comeback tour, it didn't work. Just
you made your money, dude. Like
you got a Super Bowl,
yeah, and you got a Super Bowl, and your wife is a singer. Like I think you're good, man.
Yeah, your chances at a Hall of Fame, you already lost that. You're not gaining it back in one last season. So
no, there's no way. Yeah, I think he pissed away the Hall of Fame.
What else we have? Gadsden back at practice. It looks like trending to play. It was just a bruised quad, is what it got reported as. You saw the collision he had on that game. So I'm very, very excited to have him back in this one. A juicy matchup.
Is there a chance that, like, if he's not full practice by Friday, do you think he could just be like out there, kind of like a T. Higgins type of situation? That
just
makes sense.
Decoy it.
Yeah.
I hope not.
You at all?
I hope not, because if he's playing, I'm starting him all over the place. I mean, Tyler Warren. Yeah. Tyler Warren's been my number one tight end in most of my leagues, so I need a pivot option. And against the Jags are the second. Like they're almost the Bengals when it comes to tight ends.
Oh, that just sounds so juicy. Imagine if you thought in your head, like, well, if Gatson can't play, I'll just start Will Dissly or Conklin.
I was writing my tight end article last night, and I was tempted because I pulled up Theo Johnson because I just didn't want that with Russell Wilson. Now I'm putting him back. I've put him back in because I've got Jameis, but it definitely enticed me a bit because Will Dissly, I thought he might be a decent streamer coming into the season.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Well, it's that time of year where guys, when their play goes bad, they start putting their foot in their mouth. First one is Michael Penix saying he has no one to rely on for help here. I mean, I can't see that Kirk Cousins. Coles just wants to come running out there. Kirk Cousins isn't going to be willing to help him.
I don't know if that is a shot at Kirk Cousins. It sounds like a shot at the coaching staff. And maybe it's just his way of trying to speed rush them to get fired. Because Raheem Morris isn't a good coach, man. He's a great defensive coordinator, and even their defensive coordinator now, who's calling all the plays, is doing great. But it's not working. Atlanta. They need to have a guy who can build around Penix's strengths and build around that run game, because you have two guys there that can run the ball north and south very, very well. And so I just think their next hire should be an offensive mind.
I 100% agree. The defense is good. It's built well. You have a solid defensive coordinator, but the focus needs to be on this offense. Drake London, I love that he's hyper targeted, but it's not sustainable outside. We love it for fantasy, but as far as an NFL franchise, that's just not sustainable. It just won't work
like that. Yeah, and what's funny? It's like some tinfoil hat stuff. It's just wasn't Raheem Morris with the Rams?
Yep.
Who did they just trade their future first round pick with the Rams? I'm just joking, but the fact that the Rams own their first round pick, and Falcons fans are saying they love Pierce Jr. from Tennessee. That's great. He's got a sack, a forced fumble, and 5 tackles, but you don't have a top 10 pick now. And would you rather have Pierce Jr. or this potential top 10 pick? It's looking rough.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Other guys that were chirping off this week. I mean, you were on AJ Brown. You saw the stream with AJ Brown playing Madden this week, right?
Yeah. Some great quotes came from that stream, by the way. If you had a chance, you can just go on Twitter and type it in. I think it's his nephew. He asked him how you feeling? He's like, what do you mean, man? I'm struggling over here. And he just starts laughing. And then I think he points to his stats in the Madden game. He's like, see, the only way I'm gonna get these stats is by playing Madden.
Yeah, hyper targeting himself on Madden. Yeah. It was so good. The most worrisome quote was, "If you have me in fantasy, drop me. You don't want me." And Somebody who traded and picked up AJ Brown over the last couple of weeks, it's disheartening for sure.
I mean, it's one thing. Is he acting like a diva, or is he being honest?
Or both. He's definitely being a diva. But when you're that good, go for it. Do that.
I think you and I talked about it, and we were trying to map in our head. It just sounds like they're going to hold on to him for this year and then try to trade him next year. But you said it's a $72 million dead cap hit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I'm trying to figure out if that was directly correlated with like a trade, if some of that would be lessened. So it looks like their biggest out would be after 2027, but it just doesn't feel like they would go through another year of this, because like we were going through this last year, the year before. Like Sirianni, yes. I get him and Steichen mixed up so freaking much. Not the coaches, but just the name there, folks. Calm down. But this isn't the first time he's voiced his opinion. It's not the first time he's been annoyed with his workload. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you imagine if they get that first round pick back? Trade, just flip him for a first during the draft
to Tennessee.
That would be freaking amazing if we could get that to happen. Honestly, Vrabel, I mean, they need a number one there in New England. New England has the most money, I believe, going into the offseason.
Yeah, they probably do, just because Drake May is still on a rookie contract. I mean, you can push the chips in and go for it all. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, this is frustrating just because I think the talent's there. It's just not being utilized. So I don't know what to do with this situation. I'm benching him in a league where I have a ton of wide receivers. I just happen to have like him, George Pickens, Sutton, Stephon Diggs. Like, I'm starting Stephon Diggs and Pickens over Sutton and AJ Brown, which I would have never thought I would have said at the beginning of the year.
Let's say you have to play a third wide receiver. Who are you playing, Sutton or AJ Brown?
AJ Brown. Like, maybe this is like the game where he goes off and Jalen Hurts throws in the football more than like 6 times. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like Jalen Hurts really didn't give a shit. So it's hard to think that they're buddies and he's going to help right the ship. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
DJ Moore dealing with a shoulder injury. I think it's more so focused on Luther Burden. Like, if DJ Moore misses this, I am super excited for what we can get from DJ Moore or from Luther Burden rest of the season. Loved his just as a prospect coming into the draft. Went high second round. Definitely a player I'm stashing everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds good. You're saying his name wrong. It's Zacchaeus. He's the guy you want to pick up, Zacchaeus.
No, nobody wants Zacchaeus. Nobody wants. I want him to win the lottery so he can just retire. Go away.
Your dog was even barking. I even heard your dog say Zacchaeus in the background. No, I really want Luther Burden to be a thing. Like, obviously, like when their first 2 picks in this draft are Loveland and then it's Luther Burden, 2 really exciting players. Obviously, you really want it to be that, and I'm not really sure. I mean, I'll pick him up, hold him, and maybe something happens, but it just seems to be the ball spread out a lot. Rome seems to be the focal point of it all, though, at the end of the day.
Yeah, he did have a day of rest on Wednesday, but we're seeing that kind of a trend for Rome Odunze, so no sweat there.
Yeah.
Trey Benson, day-to-day, still waiting.
Bam? DeMarcado? No. I don't even know. I mean, that backfield's so bad. Like, it's just there's no real run game. There's gonna be no Marvin, so Trey McBride might have like 20 targets in this next game.
2 touchdown game isn't gonna be out of the realm of possibilities. They play the Niners in Arizona. DeMarcado, division game. Zay Jones found his way onto IR this week.
Who else do they have? They have Michael Wilson. I'm trying to think of the other wide receivers they have. That's like even.
Well, don't forget about Greg Dortch. Come on. And then
I would not be surprised if they make like several plays for him and like some like pitch and stuff like that.
Andre Besselia, 28-year-old, year 6. Never even heard of this kid, but he is right now their wide receiver 3 on the team. Honestly, Elijah Higgins, the second tight end, might be, it might be him, Michael Wilson, and Trey McBride as the 3 guys that actually get focused on. It's going to be gross. Adams DNP this on Wednesday. Not really surprised. He was a little hampered up in this past game, but he says he's going to be out there. So all he needs is a touchdown.
He looked like me when I was trying to undo the vacuum cord when I hurt my back and just bent over and was unraveling. I was like, oh, I'm out. So, welcome to be over 30, Devontae.
Yeah, no kidding. He does make me feel like anything's possible at my age, since we're right around the same. Mm-hmm. Drake London dealing with an illness. Keep an eye on it, but I imagine nothing's affected there.
IV fluids, he'll be fine by Sunday.
Joe Burrow looking sharp out there at practice. Week 13 is what we're aiming for. Go pick him up wherever you can.
Someone did bid $10 in my league for him.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got picked up. Oh my God. Monday he got picked up everywhere, which I was kind of annoyed by. I was like, I forgot they were on a bye. This would have been great. But
yeah.
It's big brain thinking there. CJ Stroud still dealing with concussion symptoms. Looks like he's probably going to be out this week against the Titans. The neck, he's going to be out there. He's going to be spreading the ball around. Pretty excited for a handful of those pieces because those rookies, they're rotating in more. They're getting more snaps.
It's just one of those things that's just really weird. It's like maybe Stroud's confidence was shot and, Davis Mills is just like, oh, new toys. Like, because when Davis Mills was playing, I feel like it is kind of a crap. Like, he didn't have targets. Like, he had a very brand new Nico Collins in the league and wasn't this. Now he has Nico Collins in like his complete form, I would say, so to speak, with Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel and also Christian Kirk. So like he's got options, I feel like, and it's just sucks that Stroud's confidence might be shot. There's a possibility of that.
That's what happens when you're running for your life your entire career. Awful offensive line. Pacheco coming off the bye, DNP. Hunt, obviously a lot more enticing without Pacheco there, less to split. They're playing the Broncos this week, though. Like, running back 3 with upside is kind of how you're approaching it?
Flex play.
Yeah.
I have no choice in some leagues. Like, he's my RB2. Like, I really can't. Pacheco cannot play. Like, that's where I'm at with him. Just like, please don't play, actually.
Yeah, I've got a chopped league. I missed out on the running back, so I'm sitting there staring at him. I was like, he's free. I might be playing him. Gonna have to pick him up. Calvin Ridley back at practice. Do we care? Especially against Houston.
I like DK. I still like their 4th round pick, right? Is that?
Yeah, he was day 3.
Yeah, it's a 4th. I like him a lot, so I'd rather start him than Calvin. And
then I don't know. Is he still your boy status? Brian Thomas Jr. back at practice.
Some people might have to be starting him. Like, genuinely might have to be starting him because of the injuries that are piling up right now. Like,
it's tempting. I was just talking about that chopped league. He is on the waiver wire right now.
He is on the waiver wire too, and he's on the waiver wire in my 10-man league. And I am so tempted to be like he should be owned.
It's one of those like I might drop J.K. Dobbins for him. Like, am I actually going to play him? I don't know, but
he's healthy.
There's so much hope. Like we've seen the talent. It's there. Whether or not he can actually like pull it off.
If he ends the year just dud, let's just say he doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't even put up like wide receiver 2 numbers at the end of the year. Like, the stretch of games. Could he be moved? Like, could they genuinely like move him in the offseason?
There were rumors at the trade deadline of possibly like the Jags. I don't know how true they were. Again, we're talking rumors here, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. They traded a lot for Travis Hunter. He can be their number 1. Maybe they recoup some draft capital from the trade, the Hunter trade. Obviously, the GM has no problem playing it like Madden.
Yeah. What pick do they currently own? I know it's in the top 20 for sure because they're on the outside looking in the playoffs.
Give me 2 seconds to pull that up. God, I haven't clicked on Tankathon in a while.
Because the Browns, I know, it's so nice not to look at that.
Right. Currently, Cleveland has the pick. It's pick 19.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's because the Jacksonville Jaguars are still in the playoff hunt, but Kansas City is sitting there frothing, like ready to take that spot over. Jacksonville's probably not going to make the playoffs unless Pittsburgh. No, that's right. Baltimore will take Pittsburgh's spot.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty gross. Cleveland, they'd have pick number 4 and pick number 19. The Rams would have pick 10 and pick 27-ish if the season ended
probably
today.
like 28, man. Yeah, Rams are good.
The Jets would have pick 32 if the season ended today.
I saw that. It always makes me giggle. It's great. It always makes me laugh.
It's great. Yeah, my boss, she's an Eagles fan, so she comes in strutting her shit all the time, talking about, "Hey, Ron, did you see the Eagles?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw they got one less win than the Colts." I gotta take advantage of it now. You know, it may not be for much longer.
That's
we got a gauntlet coming up. Speaking of a gauntlet, we got to talk some Thursday Night Football, and the Jets look like they are definitely in one. The 2-7 Jets are taking the 8-2 Patriots on in Foxborough. This is a 43-point over/under. New England opened up at 11.5. They're at 13-point favorite right now.
We can say legitimately 1, 2, 3, 4 names to just start, and that's it.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's kind of a stretch. 1, 2. I got 3.
I got
3. So Drake May is the easy start this week. Is there any, because it's being a Thursday game, a divisional game, is there any, like if you have a decent pivot point, maybe a Flacco or something like that, would you be pivoting there, or are you full confidence in Drake May this week?
Flacco's enticing just because he's in shootouts. Like, he throws a ton of passes because that's what Cincy has to do. Steelers do have a good defense at the end of the day. Like, they have the most money on the defensive line. Obviously, I know they, were beat by the Chargers. I get that, but like, it's kind of enticing. But Drake May's just been so good. He's been so safe. He's one of those guys where I leave it, and I don't know if you have any other better options really.
At the running back position, you got Breece Hall on one side, Travion Henderson on the other. Ramondre Stevenson is out, and Terrell Jennings is trending not to be there. It's Dearness Johnson. Yeah, you remember him? He would be the backup at this point, but like, it's got to be full confidence in Henderson. Hall, he's got a rough matchup against the Patriots. They are the best against the run, but he just played Cleveland, and he did all right.
Yeah, again, the quote from Vrabel himself about from Travion is Henderson is expected to get a big load on Thursday night versus the Jets.
Nice, warm. No, it's in New England. It's gonna be a little cold, but yeah. Is Vrabel an idiot for just now giving him this big load, or where do you sit with this situation?
As like an Achane Kamara type of back, like he should be used in the pass game more. He should be, maybe sometimes run in between the tackles, but not so much. Like, they do need he needs to find his marking zone. It doesn't fumble a lot.
Yeah,
like they need like a 1-2 punch, and it can work.
His David Montgomery.
Yep.
And they can get that in a day 3 pick next year if they want. There'll be tons of running backs hitting. Brian Robinson probably hitting free agency, fit in well. Yeah. He's not so talented that he's going to ruin his day, but just enough where Henderson's not going to be getting hurt by getting smashed going through the tackles, because, he needs to run through tackles every now and then, so it's not so obvious what's happening when he gets the ball, but he needs 10, 13, 15 touches. Just like that, that's how you break them off. You have to have multiple attempts.
I agree.
All right, so now we've got 3 players we're starting in this game.
I said 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess it's going to be Stephon Diggs is where the confidence play is.
Yeah, Diggs is a confidence play for me. No Booty.
Yeah, Booty should be out for this game.
Yeah, Williams, I get it, had the 72-yard touchdown, but that was really it. He just had that one play, and that was it.
Yeah, he should be getting worked in more and more. Over the last 3 weeks, 22 snaps, 56% of snaps. Unless you just have so much room on your bench or the waiver wire is that barren, I don't think he necessarily needs to be owned, but he's somebody you should know. Somebody you should keep an eye on. Last 3 games, they're playing Baltimore, Buffalo, and the Jets in the playoffs. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see a lot more over the next 3 games, but a possibility there. A.D. Mitchell. Like, if you're that desperate, if you're in a 12-team league, are you sniffing that, or is this a Thursday out?
I'm gonna give you 3 wide receivers because I'm in a league where this is actually a possibility for me. You rank them. A.D. Mitchell, Michael Wilson, or Darnell Mooney?
I mean, Michael Wilson's going to be at the top. A lot of that being Brisket playing and then also Marv being out.
Okay.
A.D. Mitchell might be too, just to rip the Band-Aid off, just to get the bad game over with. You don't have to sweat it. You know it's already there, rather than like going into Sunday hoping like, all right, come on, Mooney, give me something. No, he's not going to give you anything. So maybe, I mean, they're playing the Panthers. It's in Atlanta, divisional game. Panthers coming off a loss. Falcons coming off travel, coming back from Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross. It's really gross.
Yeah.
As for the tight ends, Hunter Henry, I'm tempted just to take his over this week, but I think that might just be because I got it wrong last week and I'm trying to redeem myself. Mason Taylor, that game's over.
My prop bet, if it would be Fields under his passing yards, by the way. Like, still hammering that home all the way.
Do you have that? Like, do you know what the line is right now?
Maybe give me like 10 seconds. I can definitely pull it up.
I was going to say,
I think it's 161.
Do you think it's that high? I think it was that last week.
I think it's 161. Let's see. Player props, passing yards. 134.
Yep, I figured it'd be dropping. He 54 yards last week.
Holy crap. I want to take the over now. Now I'm kind of tempted. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even look at it. That's so embarrassing. Drake May's at 239.
Okay, I'm looking at it here. I guess he's only actually had one game where he outrushed his passing yards, but like he's been close. Like he had 28 on the ground last week and 54 through the air.
Justin Fields 35.5 over.
That's horrible. If we are tossing out some props,
79. Wow,
that's wild. Breece Hall over 16.5 receiving yards. I like that. Diggs over 53 yards. Mac Hollins under 37 and Drake May over 24 if we're throwing out props for this one.
Yeah, I like Travion Henderson over 17.5, and I like Breece Hall overs as well.
Honestly, Henderson's whatever his longest rush is, I think I would take that too. DraftKings doesn't usually let you parlay the longest rushes and longest receptions, but if you're on underdog or pick'ems, I don't hate it. Yeah, that makes this pretty easy. What else you got for this game?
It's just a shitty game, man. Like, I wish they could pivot out of Thursday night games, but they can't. I know they're flexing out. I think it's next Sunday's game. It's the Commander and Broncos. I think they're trying to flex that one out.
I'd advise that. Yeah.
As they can start doing so.
Oh yeah, it looks like they have Bucks and Rams is the Sunday night game next week.
Ooh, good game.
Good game. Where is the Broncos? Oh, Broncos must be on a bye next week. Actually, I don't see them here.
Or it's like week 13 or whatever. It's whenever they play the Commanders, they have a Sunday night game or something like that. It's something.
Oh, it's week 13. Yeah, they're the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Bills and Steelers in the 4:00 window, or the Vikings Seahawks at 4. That's the game I want on Sunday Night Football.
That's enticing.
Seahawks have back-to-back. They've got some good games coming up. The Seahawks-Rams game this week, I'm super pumped for.
I can't wait to watch that one. I'm like, ooh,
probably going to be 19-16 just because, divisional game and we're all excited for it, but I doubt it.
Jason still gets 80-plus yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
His over, by the way, I think is hit almost every single week, by the way.
Really?
I'm pretty positive his over in yards is hit.
We're going to be digging into that for the prop show, so don't miss that, folks. We've got that coming to you every Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, I'm sorry. So this is New England favored by 13. Do they get the points? At home.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the 11.5 line just so much more, but yeah, give me it's hard to pick. Jets just won another game that they shouldn't have won.
Yeah,
like, I get Aaron Glenn's trying to prove he's not incompetent, but dude, you're killing your draft. Like at this point, they are the 5th pick.
It's just not a good quarterback class. So, like, I mean, really at the end of the day, you're just, top 5 pick doesn't hurt you.
So, as of right now, Tennessee's the only 1-win team. We are looking at yet again another AFC South team picking back-to-back first-round picks. And the Jags clearly whiffed on both of them when they did it 4 and 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was Walker and then
T-Law.
Yeah.
But they took Walker over Aiden Hutchinson. Like at the last minute, Aiden
hilarious.
Hutchinson was locked in at the 1 at the last minute. They come in there like, oh, let's get ourselves a Georgia guy. Let's go get a Georgia. Nope. You missed. You screwed that one up.
So glad they did that.
Yeah, no kidding. Daniel Jones would be getting, taking a little bit. Wow, like sacks? No, we're not talking about Colts. Sorry, folks. We're not going segue into Colts. Nice. What else you got for the people?
I've got nothing else. So just to make sure to put your Thursday night players in the wide receiver, running back, and take them out of your flex.
Yep. We'll put them in your positional spots. Gives you more flexibility going into the week, especially as injuries are popping up. I mean, this Marv thing, nobody had that expected.
Nope.
Ridiculousness. Well, folks, we can't thank you enough for coming to hang out with us. This was the Thursday night preview. Stay tuned tomorrow. We've got our start-sit episode. We go through every remaining game, all the Sunday games, Monday night. If you were looking for more of us, it's at @too_much_Brian and at @too_much_BMulk over there on Twitter. We've got everything linked through that. We appreciate y'all listening. Like, subscribe, share if you want to. We'll see y'all later.